Welcome back, it's Nod, and today we are going to be discussing some Insomniac Games news, possibly a Sunset Overdrive resurrection or a sequel or something brewing, as we get a social media post from their original account that was advertising for Sunset Overdrive. We'll also be talking about predictions for Ratchet and Clank, as tomorrow the embargo is up and we are going to get some review scores, and hopefully we'll be seeing lots of glowing reviews. Now, before we get into that, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Now, let's get started with this VideoGamesChronicle.com article, and it's titled "Insomniac has revived its Sunset Overdrive social media account." On Monday, the account posted for the first time in nearly 3 years, writing, "What the heck? Did anybody hear that?" The last time Insomniac used the account was to promote the PC version of the game in late 2018. And if you guys remember, in April, Sunset Overdrive was successfully registered by Sony Interactive at the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And this also came after the Sunset Overdrive's director rejoined Insomniac earlier this year. So it's really interesting to see all these things coincide and come together really one after another. And I think that there could be something brewing. I think that Sunset Overdrive is not an IP that's given up on just yet. I think that they had one entry, and the entry, in my opinion, was the best game to release on the Xbox One platform. I mean, outside of third-party games, of course, but in terms of being games that are only available on Xbox and PC and kind of like linked together in that way, I would say Sunset Overdrive is definitely the best game there. I really enjoyed it. This was before Insomniac was even bought by Sony. I really loved the game. I supported it day one, played the hell out of it, and really just was so enamored by how beautiful the game was, how great the gameplay was, and I really wanted more of this game. It was so unfortunate that it did not do well in terms of sales, but it was an incredible game and an incredible opportunity for Xbox fans to take advantage of such a franchise. But I guess it just didn't click with them as it would have, in my opinion, with the PlayStation fan base. I think that it would have done incredible on the PlayStation. And so hopefully this means that we could be seeing some Sunset Overdrive coming up soon. I do think that they'll likely, if possible, put it on the PS4 and PS5. And when I'm talking about putting it on, I mean Sunset Overdrive, the first game. I don't think we're going to get a sequel just yet. I think before Sunset Overdrive 2, which I believe we'll be getting, I don't think that there's any question about that. I think Sunset Overdrive is an IP that has a lot of life left in it. The developers have talked about being excited about it and wanting to revisit that world. So it's definitely a franchise that we're going to see come back. But I think that we're going to see Spider-Man 2 before we see Sunset Overdrive 2. I just think that's how it's going to be. Now, given that Ratchet and Clank is finished, I think that staff may move over to Sunset Overdrive while the other staff is working on Spider-Man. But I do think that Spider-Man will release before Sunset Overdrive. But I really hope we see Sunset Overdrive get a release on the PlayStation platform. I'm really excited about this IP, guys. I know not everybody is. I know it's not a game for everyone, but for me personally, this is a game that I loved, dearly loved, found it hilarious playing through it, and it was just a lot of silly fun, and I think more people deserve to experience this game, and I think this IP deserves a second go. I think that a lot of people will gravitate towards this game if it is on the PlayStation Network, especially if they do some refinements to really make it shine on the PS5. I feel like they could really do well for PlayStation and for the fans who are going to, I think, genuinely enjoy this game. Next up, I really wanted to talk to you guys about the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart embargo date and how that's going to be up tomorrow and how we're going to get to see what people are really thinking. Now, typically with a game, if I'm going to review it, I don't like to look at the deep details of everyone's reviews because I don't want that to reflect unintentionally in my review myself. So usually I'll look at the scores, see what people are thinking, just in terms of the Metacritic score, and then I come up with my own, how I feel about the game. I write out my own script. I do my own details. Everything is my own. Even the rubric I use to judge a game based on the score is my own. So there's no way that would impact what I give it as a score. Now, in terms of these reviews and what I think we're going to see, I think that it's going to be a toss-up. I think we're going to see one of two things happen with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I think it's going to be incredible graphically. I think there's going to be a lot of praise on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart being a beautiful game. I think the haptics are going to shine. I think the 3D audio is going to shine. I think everything that we have come to expect leading up to the launch with all these amazing trailers and showcases is going to stay true to what our expectations are. We're going to see what we expected. And because I feel that way, and I really do think Insomniac has a history of showing incredible gameplay footage and then really delivering on incredible gameplay, I think that we're going to see anywhere between 80 and 99 on Metacritic. Now, when I say 80 and 99, I'm not saying I think we're going to see a 99. I think anywhere in between there. It's either going to be in the 80s or the 90s. And if I were to put money on it, I'm not a betting man myself, but if I were to put money on it, I'd say it'd probably sit with a 90, 91, or 92. So anywhere between 90 and 92 is what I would say, because Insomniac delivers on gameplay, and it looks like this is a perfect evolution, and it's going to really take advantage of the PS5. Now, maybe this is wishful thinking, and maybe I'm being a little bit, over ambitious with the expectations of what this game's going to be like, but I really feel it's going to deliver, and I think people are really going to resonate with this game. So I do genuinely feel this is going to be in the 90s, but I don't see this falling anywhere less than 80. There would be no way that I see a Metacritic score or an OpenCritic score of less than 80 for this game, because Insomniac has proven they are amazing at crafting fun games. Second, they can create beautiful games. Third, the humor in their games is top-notch, and the story is good as well. Now, is it a, God of War level story, narrative-driven experience? No, but it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of humor in it. It's just a whole lot of just explosive fun, especially with Ratchet and Clank, and so I feel like it's really going to deliver on that front. Now, with Ratchet and Clank, coming up this Friday, I put out a post letting you guys know that my plans are pretty crazy for this week, right? We're obviously going to keep doing our daily news. If there is daily news, right? If there's no news, I'm not going to force a video just because I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Obviously, we still got community discussions, 2 of them that I'm working on. I'm waiting to give you guys time to discuss how you feel. Please go over to the community tab on the channel. Let me know how you feel on those 2 polls that I put out. We have Final Fantasy Intergrade. We're going to be doing a live stream playthrough of the entire thing because it is short. We're also going to be doing Ratchet and Clank on Friday as well. We'll do a kind of on-the-fly review, preview type of thing. And then obviously we have E3 on Sunday, and I'm debating on if I do Summer Games Fest or if I just wait to see if anything major comes out of it, just because I don't think there's going to be much that comes out of there. Maybe Elden Ring at best. In terms of PlayStation exclusive, first-party exclusives, we're not seeing anything there. Just don't even bother with that. I don't think we're going to see anything there for those games. I feel like Sony will do their own thing for that. But yeah, that's all I really have for you guys in today's video. I'd love to hear from you. Do you think we're going to see Sunset Overdrive 2 or Sunset Overdrive 1? What do you think the social media account reposting has got to mean? Does it mean anything special? And what do you think we're going to see for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart in terms of review scores? Do you think we're going to see in the 80s, the 90s? If you want to be super specific, let me know what you think we're going to see. As always, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description. And share this video with a friend. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.